Well, the long-awaited day. 20 days without coffee. Let's see how I feel after I'm done with this thing. Hmm. Yeah. Without it, it's like I'm not with it. So whatever. The flavor is not like what it used to be. It's not like this. Oh, I have my drug in the morning. So at this point, it doesn't feel like a drug. Yay. Um, I may not be able to finish it. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. Um, so what else did I start doing today? I started doing strength training. I'm hurting. I can't even lift my arm. So I did 2 sets of 50 wall push-ups. Yeah, stand arm's length away from a wall. And gosh, I better not do that. But stand arm's length away from a wall and then go forward. And then just bring your head, just do push-ups. 50. I waited 3 minutes, did my second set. And then I got on the floor and did leg lifts. So those guys are like, you're about an inch or 2 off the ground and you bring your legs back. Your head's here, of course. All right? So I did 50 of those. 25. 3-minute rest, 25. And of course, that's all after a 1.5 mile walk that I took this morning. And that's all after I haven't eaten in 18 hours. So I woke up a little before dawn. Matter of fact, I woke up the minute of my birth this morning, which is kind of interesting. On the first day of spring, the spring equinox. So just a little fun thing about the spring equinox. If you have sun wherever you are, you go outside, even on your clock, doesn't matter. 10 o'clock, put a dot or just stand straight in the same place the whole time. And then kind of look over at the shadow of your head and put a dot with whatever, charcoal or chalk or whatever. And then at 11, do that again. Look over, put a dot. 12, 1, 2. You can do it as long as you want. You actually only need 2 points. Doesn't matter. If you drew those points or stood at the end and looked, not only would they be a straight line, it would be a true east-west line. So if you stood perpendicular to that, you would be facing north with the sun to your back, or if you're in the southern hemisphere, you'd be facing south with the sun at your back. And their sun goes anti-clockwise, not clockwise like ours does. Well, the sundials would. The sun actually does go anti-clockwise in the north and clockwise in the south, the southern hemisphere. But of course, that's another story for another day, isn't it? So, so I'm going to be doing. Looks like every 3 days I'm going to be doing these wall push-ups till I get my form down. Then I'm going to go to incline push-ups, and then finally knee push-ups, and then full-on push-ups. And I'll be doing the leg lifts, and I start on the floor. And then I think I need to go a little higher. That is, eventually I'll be hanging leg lifts. So I forget what I have to do day 2 and day 3, but over the but after so it'll be a 3-day cycle that you're working your whole body. So it's arms, shoulders. Yeah, there's going to be pull-ups and stuff in there. Oh boy, I'm out of shape, muscle-wise. My fat mass is good. My cardiometabolic rate, everything's good. BP 117 over 78. Again, really low triglycerides, high HDL, good cholesterol, 230. That's awesome. The last time I checked, my insulin was 3.2 and my A1C was 3.82. Yay. What about your glucose? Like, who cares? Because if my insulin is low, I don't need to worry about my glucose. But for those who actually are OCD and need to know, it's 74. and my 3-month average is around 60. So that would be day, night, not just the split second in time that I actually took it. And all those values are fasted. I'm not going to bother wasting money on, well, I'm going to eat and then do my blood about an hour or 2 hours after. I don't care. You know what? I know something's working because, and my, over my belly button, waist, they call it the waist, but actually it's the, over your belly button and parallel to the deck, that's 37 inches, 38 inches, somewhere in there. And divide that into my 178 centimeters of height, it's about a 0.52 to a 0.53. 0.5 is good. Yay. I'll live with that. So anyway, coffee began, and if there is an issue, I'll let you know about it tomorrow. And I'm just going to drink it today and see what happens. And maybe I'll just conserve it for Sundays. I'll just go ahead and drink coffee on Sundays. It's not like it was. Interesting. So maybe I will just, imbibe the adult beverage on Sundays, and we'll see what it does to me later. Matter of fact, I probably won't drink it tomorrow just to see if I have any withdrawal symptoms. My daughter drinks it Monday through Friday as a pep up. I mean, she uses it for its literal use. It's a drug to wake you up because she's a night owl and she's got to go to school rather early. And she says, no, over the weekend I don't have any issues. So yeah, she's obviously not addicted to this stuff. And that's kind of like where I kind of like to want to be. So yay. Let's see what the heck happens. That's it. So you guys have today, Monday, is a federal holiday for us. We're off. Yay. So it's a long weekend. I like long weekends. And for you, I guess you have to work. Well, you guys kind of have President's Day if you're in the U.S. on the 12th of February. And again, I don't know other countries. I'm sure they have found some way to get themselves a day off once a month, right? Don't we all? All right, guys, we'll chat with you again. Be well.